Welcome back for another Anime and Beyond episode reaction review. Today we're going to be watching Haikyuu Season 4 Episode 6. Without further ado, let's see what happens.
Hey!
That wasn't bad.
LinkedIn right there. Oh, why do I have this right there?
Oi.
Oi. You can go even higher, bro. Believe it. Like Naruto.
I wonder if they would have let him play in the
Yeah.
All Tokyo camp.
He better not have grown taller in 5 days. What the heck?
It's like a mother. Ah, they're still there.
And it's like they're back. Everything's back to normal.
Bro, I'm definitely getting one of those jackets.
Dude, are they selling them for real?
The only ones that I found were low quality. Jump serves just looks so much cooler.
That's nice to know. I wonder if everybody else is gonna start doing that.
This guy started it, but
Nope.
he's been struggling.
Doesn't work for everyone else.
Show us what you've learned. And Hinata's gonna react. Okay. Alright. You're darn right he did. I thought he was gonna receive it, but you're right. It was gonna take some time for him to go from here to here.
Pyong pyong.
It's a perfect explanation.
Pyong pyong. Bam. Ultra instinct. Don't think.
There it
Oh,
is.
like that guy, yeah.
Go above the ball. Darn, I was kind of hoping to see what happened. Taichi. That's what's been bothering him still.
There they are. Date tech. Date tech. It reminds me of Texas Tech. Date tech. Texas Tech.
Technical school. Remember ITT Tech? Or IT Tech?
ITT Tech.
No locking on. Oh, a little jealousy right there.
So he knows none of them, right?
Well, they know of them because they've played them before.
Okay, got him. Oh,
It's like a video game. It's kind of cool, but kind of weird.
hey, that's a good lineup, baby. Fake.
Is it too high?
Ooh, is he still relying on that? On him and his connection with Hinata?
No, I think he just tried to overthink it, thinking that they were gonna follow Hinata, so he went the other way.
Oh, maybe. I wonder if his whole thought process about being a goody two shoes or whatever is gonna affect him.
Yeah.
I want to see if Hinata can get his springs up. Can he achieve that jump? Staring him down.
I don't know why. I had like the feeling that they were gonna come out and they were gonna dominate this game.
I did too.
Ooh, man, that could have been a bad collision.
Dang, he's having a harder time than he had originally.
Come on, Kageyama. Do you think you're gonna come back and just be dominant? I did, but you're not supposed to think that way. I can do that.
Now dominate.
It's that Hinata mindset right
Yeah.
there. Ooh, that was the weirdest setter dump I've seen, but that was cool. Right at the net, Tsukishima. Okay, or not. Darn. Dang, that's kind of messed up. Ooh, just a little touch. Come on. Best move in the game.
What did he mean that he was in the way?
He wanted to set. I think he wanted to set to the guy behind him, like we saw last week, when someone set to him, and the other guy moved out of the way. The guy who received it moved out of the way.
So he's kind of forgetting about the other players.
I think he's kind of like what they mentioned last week. I think it's because he dropped his level of teammates, like skill-wise. The level dropped. The players aren't at those levels, so he's not used to it. Not only is he's like setting things that he thinks they should get, but I think as well as that, like people aren't going to be in the right position because they're not paying attention and stuff like that. So not only are Hinata and Kageyama's their training camps are going to help them, it's going to help them help the whole team by giving more advice and stuff.
Yeah, it's actually good. So now everybody will be like, okay, this is what I'm not good at. This is what I'm bad at.
Yeah,
this is what I need to work on. Hey, okay.
Yeah.
So it was called enhancement, though. I was thinking it was talking about Hinata's little hops.
Man, they teased us with that.
They
teased us with that.
Maybe it'll be enhancement part 2 next time. Maybe.
It's good to have the whole team back together, and it's good to finally see Hinata play volleyball again. But Devin was right. He didn't play the way he wanted to up here the first time.
Yeah.
But like everybody else there we saw it. He reacted.
Yeah.
So even though he didn't get the receive right, he's there.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
It's just kind of, it's all about the connection, you know. But also I like the fact that Kageyama is giving him advice, and I mean we'll see in this next episode, maybe even advice to the rest of the team about what like their weaknesses are and what they can do to improve them. But I kind of like that, you know. Like it's already good enough that they already have the connection, Kageyama and Hinata, but now it's gonna be good because like he as far as what he knows from the camp that he came from, now he can apply that to them and make them better than they were originally.
Yeah, so. and even without even probably trying to, Hinata kind of corrected Kageyama and how he sets, because he's like, didn't the sets go higher to you? Didn't you spike from higher when we were at the camp?
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, Kageyama was helping Hinata with how he's jumping. He's like, you can jump higher. I thought he just meant like we could reach higher limits. We could look like, you know, have bigger goals. But he's talking literally physically jump higher.
Yeah.
And we got a little taste of it, a little hint of it.
And then that little coach came in.
They teased us. It's like that Geico commercial where he's holding the money. Oh, you almost got
it.
Yeah. That's what I felt like.
We also see in this episode that the threat is back from Date Tech. The stone wall, they're having a hard time getting past that. But, you know, Yu has been coming in clutch, or at least he came in clutch towards the end of the episode with his rolling thunder attack. But it seems like Kageyama has something up his sleeve. Yeah, I wonder if he's still worrying about, you know, the experience that he learned from the camp, or the things that just bothered him, you know, from it, and that's kind of affecting his game. You know, it's like all this stuff combined. I feel like that might be playing a role. So I'm curious to see how that will play out in the next episode.
And like you said, with him still thinking about other experiences from the camp, it's really bothered him with what the other setters said about him being a goody two-shoe, so much so that he actually asked his coach about it. And I think that's something that he's been thinking about in the games too. Like when you were saying he was correcting the other players, and then also his sets weren't working. Yeah. And Coach Yukai said that what his grandfather always used to say, there's no better set than the one that's easy for the spiker to hit. And I think this goes back to what Kageyama was told by Okaiwa, is that you need a set to where the spikers want it. You have to utilize their skills. And yes, Kageyama can set a perfect pass to where it's easy for the spiker to get it. In a way, you're kind of taking away his options. Like, he has to hit the ball right where it is. He doesn't have to adjust in the air or anything like that. So it kind of limits the skill that it takes for the spiker. You're just giving him easy tosses. It's almost, I think of it kind of like if you put the baseball on a T-ball and you just keep swinging, like it's easy for you to hit. It's right there. But if you have to deal with different pitches, that's when you get better as a batter.
Exactly.
And that's because I've been watching Ace of the Diamond, which if you haven't seen that, that's a great show. Plug. We're not reviewing it or reacting to it, but I love it.
Hey, check it out though.
It's really good.
It's pretty lit. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode reaction.
Also, don't forget to follow our friends on their YouTube channels as well. Jfrizl, Klamii, Bloxton. They're all gaming and they're streaming on Twitch, as well as Devin, Anime and Beyond. Follow him there. Rich Aladdin for short films and Toure today for vlogs. All their links are in the description and also on our channel page.
With that said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.